bear, bear in the air. Bear, bear, bear in the air.
They are in the Minnesota Music Hall of Fame, and this year they're celebrating 40 years in our state. But do you know the story behind the Teddy Bear Band? It's a story that spans generations, with fans sometimes called Ted Heads. And as Gordon Severson reports, those fans range from everyday families to some major celebrities.
In a complicated world, we all crave nostalgia from time to time and memories of childhood. For many Minnesota kids who grew up in the 80s and 90s,
Well, it was really a very exciting time.
there are fond memories of the Teddy Bear Band,
Look how much fun we had.
a band that started in 1985.
I was teaching in Bloomington Public Schools Early Childhood Family Education, ECFE.
Ron Gustafson was experimenting with music as a teaching tool during circle time with his preschoolers.
So I had this idea to take circle time to the stage.
He then reached out to Richard Erickson.
I had little kids, and they were in Ron's program.
Richard was a professional musician at the time, performing at local jazz clubs. And together, they started a band.
And so we had one rehearsal, and then we did the show.
A benefit concert for Ron's early childhood program. And the kids loved it.
And after that, it just took off,
Playing classic kid songs
I wrote this specifically for our very first show.
and a few of their own.
Bear, bear, bear in the air. Bear, bear.
Before they knew it,
Toss your teddy bear up in the air. Catch it, catch it.
kids were bringing their own teddy bears to the shows and singing along.
On every show, we tap into something that's really powerful, and that is the enthusiasm and joy of young children having fun.
We gonna do the teddy bear swing.
Over the years, the band has played concerts in nearly every city in Minnesota at some of the biggest venues in the state.
Playing for the Mega Barney concert that had 50,000 people at it.
The Minnesota State Fair, yes.
The band eventually caught the attention of the legendary Mr. Rogers.
I said, well, Fred, you've heard what we do and why we do it. Do you have any advice? And he said, I think you should keep doing what you're doing. And so here we are.
But possibly their greatest memory was recording their first studio album in the Palace of Minnesota music royalty,
This is a picture of us at Paisley Park.
invited by Prince himself.
Prince really wants us to be in Paisley Park? Well, are we a good fit?
And you can't get any bigger than that. But unlike most bands that make it big and eventually do slow down, the Teddy Bear Band is still going strong 40 years later.
We have parents of young children who saw us when they were young children. And we affectionately refer to them as Ted Heads.
And those Ted Heads are now bringing their own children to see their shows.
How many shows are you guys playing now?
It can range anywhere from 200 to 350 a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Almost one a day.
Our record is doing 7 in one day. And yeah, so it can get busy.
So you guys have had to have played thousands upon thousands of shows over your career.
Over 10,000.
As of last June, a year ago in June.
They say the secret to their success is having fun
That is what makes us who we are.
and getting the kids involved in the show. And while the rest of us crave nostalgia and childhood, the Teddy Bear Band has been living it for more than 40 years.
Doesn't get old for me. It's remarkable.
And they have no plans to grow up anytime soon.
Our 50th anniversary is in 2035. We're looking forward to that.
Just keep the ball rolling.
Gordon Severson, KARE 11 News.
The band just wrapped up a busy summer of shows, and now they're booking shows for next year.
Wow, that's a lot of shows they're still doing.
know.
I mean, congratulations to them. Bands don't even stick around that long. I mean,
I know.
really, decades and decades.
I love their energy, and I love watching video of kids
kids.
watching the Teddy Bear Band. It's awesome.